My name is Terry Baxter, and I've been working as an archivist for Multnomah County's Department of County Assets for the past 17 years. Most of what I do is traditional archives work, such as appraisal, arrangement and description, and reference. I also do processing, which is taking items of historical value submitted to us by county employees and departments and organizing, describing, and storing them in such a way that not only preserves them, but allows them to be located and made accessible to the public using our online database. For example, this collection of badges came in from the Sheriff's Office. They're from the 1970s and are valuable as a visual representation of the changes in the Sheriff's Office over time. Our collection policy limits our archives to records made or created by county government officials and programs. And this collection of black and white and color slides from the 1970s and 80s came in from the Juvenile Services Division. Lots of great shots of activities at the Donald E. Long facility. When a person uses archives to find answers to questions like, what were things like at the poor farm? Or what did my grandpa do for a living? Or why do I feel unrooted in this county? They're building personal and community understanding. Each of these collections will be assigned a locator number and placed on a shelf in our archives, which currently contains nearly 1.2 million items. That locator number is entered into our online database along with a detailed description about the collection so anyone can find it. People are interested in connection, to the past, to each other, to their own hearts. By making archives available to the public, archivists help build those connections. We have an original 1915 set of plans for Vista House on the historic Columbia River Highway. We have death records from the county coroner's office dating back to 1897, which can be valuable to genealogists. We even have criminal booking registers from the county sheriff's office, full of mugshots of people arrested during the 1930s and 40s. And this map from 1869 shows the location of Tibbetts addition to East Portland. In addition to the archives, I also work in the adjacent record center, which is different from the archives in a couple fundamental ways. The first being that almost all these records are getting destroyed at some point. The other big difference is we don't own these records. These are still in the custody of the different county departments, so we just manage them. Each county department has a retention schedule. The record center is the depository for all the inactive records county employees and departments want to store at less expense to the public. Each month, a pull list is generated for boxes of records that are to be pulled from the shelves, placed on a pallet, shrink-wrapped, and moved out for confidential and sustainable destruction. All county records that require permanent retention should eventually reside in the county archives. Part of our job is to separate those records that are going to be destroyed eventually from those that are going to be kept permanently as part of the historical archives of Multnomah County. I'm a person who wants to help make the world a better place for all of us, and believes archives have the power to do that. This work matters.